Hello and welcome back. My name is Monkey the First and welcome back to ARK. Just wanted to say thank you for the interaction on last week's video. We hit the double figures on the likes, so thank you very much for laying down them likes and helping the channel to grow. Speaking of which, I want to say thank you and welcome in to all the new subscribers that have subscribed recently and joined the community. So hello and welcome in and welcome to the community. I hope I can keep you entertained for the duration of this channel's life, which should be a very long time, hopefully. But yeah. Thank you very much and welcome in. And thank you very much for all the interaction. Thank you. So last week's episode, we were building the greenhouse. And we were also building the compost area ready to get the crops growing so we can basically craft some kibble. So we can start getting superior kibble for a few nice T-Rexes ready for the broodmother fight and also a few other dinos as well. So today, speaking on that note, we are going to be building an Argentavis Pen. This Argentavis Pen is going to be somewhat automated. I will be able to have the eggs rolling down to a central sort of location where I can then just collect it. And then having that, so we're going to have air conditioners. Who was that? Who was that? Come on, own up. But yeah, we're going to have air conditioners around the bottom of the sort of ramps. You're gonna have air conditioners in there, and we're going to be able to have it so we can basically breed at the same time, as well as just doing regular eggs to be laid. So that'll be awesome. So I've had this plan for about 2.5 years now. It's definitely been an itch I wanted to scratch because I've had it planned for so long. I had it planned on the old account on my Xbox, but never got round to it as I got into other games at the time. But yeah, that's going to be the core plan for today. And another thing as well I would like to point out is that I've treated the channel to a new capture card. So I hope the quality of the video is a lot better for you guys and the viewing experience is better. So yeah. So without further hesitation, let's go over to where we're going to be crafting. Or shall we say where we're going to be building the Argentavis Pen. And let's see what it's going to be sort of like the preliminary area. So let's go over and let's start this build. So here we are at the building site where the Argent Pen's going to go. As you can see, it's pretty huge. Now I'm going to be sort of using basically a measurement which is going to be sort of like each section is going to be a 3x3 floor section. So across here, or the sort of like the width is going to be 7 of those 3x3s, and then the length is going to be 8 of those 3x3s. So currently Hunter's marking out the middle position for us on this huge massive platform. This is where a behemoth dino gate's going to go. And then we'll be able to walk through, and there's going to be ramps where we'll be able to fly in. And there'll be ramps where we can then be able to basically take the Argents up and park them into it, or park them into their pens. Also, we can get around the back of them if there's going to be sort of like any maintenance or storage or anything like that behind it, because I want it to make it sort of like I'm going to be storing some dinos in here for the time being, so I want to sort of make it so I can also walk around with stuff. And say, for example, I can bring Hunter in and I can walk around the back, pick up any of their drops that I've got on the way, and then be able to come back and then drop them off into our storage location. So I'll be able to use a dino to basically move everything around without having to over-encumber myself. But yeah, so we're going to be walking in here where the middle section is going to be, and then basically it's going to be a 3x3 pod where an Argent is going to sit, and then below that Argent is going to be a ceiling tile with like sort of like a hole in it. It's like a hatch roof ceiling tile. I can't remember what it's actually called, but yeah. They're going to then allow the egg to drop through, and then the egg's going to roll down, hopefully, on the ramps, and then come to the front of where the pen is, or the sort of area or pedestal or whatever you want to call it, the plinth, whatever they're going to be sitting on. And yeah, you'll be able to then just collect it here, and be able to just walk around and pick them up, and then basically put them in refrigerators for like the kibble, or say for example, if they come to like here where they, say for example, it will be dropping towards here. There'll be air conditioners sort of like in here where the ramps are, sort of not being able to be visible. Hopefully when the egg lands here, it'll be incubated straight away. That's the plan anyway. But yeah, So let's get the first floor in, because this is going to be probably about 3 floors, I predict, probably. We'll have to see how it sort of looks in size comparison and go from there. We might not finish it today, but we're definitely going to get a good chunk of it done. So yeah, let's cue the music and let's start building. Welcome back. Right. So we've got the first floor in. It's currently 3 floors high, or 3 walls high, depending on how you want to class it as. And then I've got just the Argents up here for the time being, just so I can test to make sure that the egg will fall through. It will fall through, I reckon, because that's landed through the hatch. So yeah, we've got 8 areas, which is all nicely set up now. I'm going to be putting ramps in here eventually. So basically what will happen is come over here again. So yeah, the ramp will go from that back wall to the front. So I'm hoping that whatever will come down through that hole, they've got a hole underneath each one to allow access. And that's going to drop whatever I need down, hopefully. I'm hoping the egg's going to fit through there. But yeah, it will then come to the front here where I can then collect it. And then around the back is where we're going to be putting the air conditioners. So sort of along this wall here, or that wall, and so on and so forth. And then that will hopefully, when we set the birds to wandering, if we want to bring any sort of birds in for taming, because we can move these back and then basically put the ones that we want to breed there. And yeah, that will be able to then just basically drop the egg through, and then it will hit the air conditioners, because I think they go through walls, the air conditioners, and then it'll be instantly incubated just there. That's what we've currently got going on here, along with the stairs as well. That's on both sides. It's looking rather sweet right now. Eventually, what I'm going to do, if you're wondering where the male is going to go, the male is going to go in the middle. I'm thinking about putting 2 of them in sort of like 2 bird cages, like hovering above them, so they can get the, obviously the incubation or the fertilization of the males when we can switch them to wandering. But yeah, so let's get the second floor in. It's going to be another 3 high, because in that way we can actually sort of get off the mounts without sort of like glitching through them. I don't really want to fall through the floor here. So yeah, that's the what we're going to do now then. We're going to get the second floor up, and yeah, we'll come back after that. So cue the music and let's go. So just taking a quick little break here just to mention that the egg has actually fallen through, which is nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick this up. I'm going to put some ramps in. So the ramps are going to go they're a little bit steeper than what I thought they were going to be, but that's okay. But bring them forward a little bit. Ooh, okay. Let's bring them forward a little bit. There we go. Yeah, we're going to have that in all 4. Okay. So I'll come back when, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the 3rd layer in as well, like the 3rd layer walls up, and just do one last sort of transition at the end of the actual building of this. So yeah, I'll meet you back when I've got sort of like the 3rd layer walls up as well, because I need to know how much space I've got to put in a roof, because I'm going to need an extra bit then for the roof. I tell you what, these behemoth gates are very tall. I wasn't expecting to be this big, but yeah, doesn't matter. You can always accommodate for it. Yeah, I'm just going to lay these in and get that 3rd floor in. So yeah, I'll meet you when all that's done. Well, this is my new hobby, crafting wooden ceiling tiles. Also these as well. We put quite a few in here so far, I'm not going to lie. We're probably about 700 wall tiles. So, yeah, slowly getting there. Just got one more layer to do, but yeah, we'll soon see about that when we come to do the roof. Yeah, back to crafting and building. Welcome back. Right, so we've got all the walls up now. It's looking rather massive and rather grand. Really liking this right now. Let me know what you guys think. Is this anything we can switch up? Now, there is going to be a lot of dressing up to do. First of all, before we address the dressing up situation, let's address the egg situation. So, as you can see, it has made its way down the ramp and to here. So that's absolutely fantastic. So this is going to work quite well. I need to put in the rest of the ramps into here, but going back to the dressing up bit, if we're going to have sort of like pillars and that kind of stuff and banisters and whatnot, it's all going to be sort of looking pretty. But at the moment, this is just going to be like the main skeleton that we're going to get up. So I'm going to do the roof now, and we'll finish off at that. And yeah, we'll come back in when it's all finished, and we'll have a nice grand reveal of what it's all looking like right now. So let's go. Okay, welcome back guys. Right, so I've completed the structure. It's all got its roof in now, and it's got all of its floors in. It just needs dressing up. We're not going to do that today. I've been building for 10 hours straight now, and I think I'm going to be dreaming about crafting a lot of walls and ceiling floors or ceiling tiles. I think that's pretty much what I'm going to be dreaming about for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, hope you guys find this pretty decent. Hope you're liking this so far. There's a lot of dressing up to do. There's going to be sort of like wooden pillars with the balconies, and I think some of these shelves might be donated towards the pteranodons, then also the tapageras as well. I think we'll have pteranodons there, and I think we'll have tapageras at the top there. It's going to be kind of like a universal pen, but predominantly just for the Argentavis eggs. That's sort of like why we've done these bays. But yeah, so let's go and have a quick look outside. Have a nice aerial view of this, see what it looks like. Now the overhangs aren't quite complete because I need to put foundation supports in, so I can put them in, and then also I need to bring up the bronzo here so I can get to this edge. And I can put the overhangs here, and then that should all be complete and looking nice above here. We might even put a couple of quetzals up here. Actually, might do a couple of ladders from inside on like these walls here to coming up to the top. That way we can gain access to here, and we can put the quetzals up here, because yeah, I don't really want it sitting on my storage unit. I much prefer to have it over here. Especially it'll be a little bit safer because it's a little bit higher. They might not get attacked by the seagulls or whatever those things are, itchies. Yeah, and also they'll be able to use the feeding troughs in here as well. So let's go back in again. So yeah, like I said before, we're going to be storing our gubbins, our electrical sort of stuff behind these walls, just so they're hidden and not being a sight for sore eyes. And also we can sort of hide the posts, so we don't have to go all the way down to the bottom, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we've of course going to put feeding troughs in here, sort of like one each bay. Probably not going to be, I might just put one there and one there, and there's one on the other side as well. That should have enough area to feed everything. If not, I might have to put some further up. But yeah, we're going to put the fridges on this wall here. And that's where we're going to be storing all the eggs. The next sort of like pen that we're going to be doing for kibble is going to be for exceptional. So I think we're going to be needing T-Rexes. That or Unitauruses, I can't quite remember. Excuse my pronunciation on the last one. But yeah, we're going to be storing them in here, so we can basically have easy access to it. And I think when we get the kitchen in as well, because the kitchen is going to be around sort of here, I think. Or I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it. Let me know in the comment section where you think a sort of a good section will be, if I've not come up with a decent one. So yeah. Right. I think what else there is. Yeah, this does have a double access. You can actually go out this way, but we need to finish the road that comes off around here, because at the moment it's not cutting the mustard. We need to definitely make it thicker so we can actually have full access all the way around, and we can also go that way if need to be, or we are going to be having it so we can go over that way and then also that way as well. I think probably might put a T-Rex pen around there, not quite sure, but yeah, it's all sorts of ideas at the moment in the fire. But yeah, right, I think it's time to end the episode on that though. I think we've done quite a lot today. Hope you guys are enjoying this and enjoying these sort of mega builds that I've been doing. Yeah, I think on that we'll close the door and we'll end the episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.